Welcome back to the Clay Edwards Show YouTube channel. It's been a week or two since I posted a video. I had to take me a little break. I was creatively drained, but I'm back. We got some great content. You give me mugshots like this, I'll give you videos like this. I guarantee that. As you're driving in, if you're catching this video early in the morning, turn it to the radio station 103.9 FM WYAB and listen to the 2-hour daily version of this, the Clay Edwards Show, every morning, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. What could this attorney have possibly done that led to what could possibly be the greatest or worst, depending on your perspective, mugshot ever taken right here in my hometown of Jackson, Mississippi, or Hinds County, whatever you want to call it? Hey, real quick before we get into that, men, are you suffering from low testosterone? Our fella in this mugshot looks like he could possibly be suffering from low testosterone. Here's a couple of the symptoms real quick. I'm going to get you hooked up with a free testosterone screen. Give me 30 seconds and I'll change your life. Are you dealing with fatigue, decreased muscle tone, lack of energy, low libido, brain fog, or sleep disturbances? You could be suffering from low T. Let's get you a free screening today. Text my name, Clay, all caps, to 601-327-8550. Men's Health of Mississippi is going to get you hooked up with a free screening. They're located at 120 Fountains Boulevard in Madison, Mississippi. And guys, I'm going to tell you, that's the face of low T right there. I ain't trying to hate on our guy, but he's definitely going to need some testosterone where he's going. All right, here's a story from WLBT. I mean, look at this, man. Y'all know that scene, excuse me, y'all know that scene in Training Day where Denzel Washington looks over at the dude and says, you know you done effed up, right? You know you done effed up. That right there is the face of a man that knows he done effed up. He's our brand new effed around and found out grand champion. We got the belt right back here. I gave it to him earlier in a TikTok video. I mean, look at it, man. It's that shirt sweating all the way through it. I bet that jacket soaking wet. This dude's had a bad day. Here's a story from WLBT. A Jackson area attorney has been charged with bringing contraband into the Hinds County Detention Center. Sheriff Tyree Jones, my friend and yours, said attorney Daniel Dale was detained, questioned, and arrested Thursday at the Raymond Detention Center after he was found with a briefcase full of party favors. I mean, cell phones, tobacco, and a substance believed to be marijuana, amongst other banned items. The sheriff says, no matter who you are, what position you hold, if you attempt to introduce contraband into one of our facilities, you in fact will be arrested, you will be charged, and you will be held accountable, Jones said. But let me say this real quick. Daniel Dale, you get out of jail anytime soon and you see that Clay Edwards is throwing a party somewhere, my friend, you are top of the list, VIP. Just tell him you won the FAFO champion and bring that briefcase. I don't smoke the wacky tobacco, but hey, you still look like you like to party. I like to party. Let's party. I'm kidding. Anyway, Dale is being charged with 2 counts of conspiracy and 3 counts of introducing contraband into the facility. Here's the thing, my friend and my co-host on the radio show and my personal attorney, Mr. Sean Yurkaran, informed me that each contraband charge is mandatory minimum 1 year in prison or jail, whatever you want to call it, prison, jail. Same thing. I don't want to go to either. So he's looking at minimum right now, 3 years in jail, mandatory. And my understanding is they think this could be going back for almost a year. They're going to go back, or he had been out there as a guest 10 other times. And they're going to go back and look at every video and really break it down. He could be looking at, if there's 10 more visits, 10 to 13 years in prison for sneaking contraband in. Man, you hate to see it. You know, the thing I always wonder is, like, what wrong turns in life did you take to think you could get away with that, or to need money so bad you didn't really care if you got away with it or not? That's a tough situation to be in. Continuing on, Sheriff Jones says the investigation continues and more charges and arrests could be made. You know, so like the guys in jail that received this contraband could all get extensions to whatever their sentences are, or if they ain't been to trial yet, they got some new charges. And again, you can't plead out of this. If you're found guilty of sneaking contraband in, it is 1 year minimum. There's no probation available for this charge. The sheriff says the investigation was launched on August 5th after surveillance showed Dale giving a cell phone and a brown envelope to a detainee. He said a search was conducted, a cell phone and other contraband items were found on that individual. Quote, we believe the cell phone and possibly the contraband recovered may be linked to the visitation that occurred, the sheriff said. Sheriff also told reporters Dale returned to the detention center on Thursday where he again needed to see a client carrying a silver briefcase. This is like something out of a damn movie. Quote, during his entrance, one of our machines detected what appeared to be contraband inside the briefcase. He said video footage later showed Attorney Dale attempting to make an exchange for the items in the briefcase with another detainee during the visitation. Of course, the briefcase was subject to be searched due to it being on the property of a correctional facility. And during the search, we were able to recover cell phones, suspected marijuana, tobacco, along with cell phone chargers, a scale, and other electronic equipment, the sheriff said. What could you possibly be needing with a scale in jail? Somebody else is sneaking some other contraband in, and they having to use the digis to distribute whatever was snuck in. I'm just speculating. I don't know. I used to know some drug dealers. That's all I'm saying. Sheriff Jones says Dale visited Raymond at least 10 times since June, and deputies are looking into those visitations as well. The sheriff was unsure if Jones represented the detainees he interacted with. He said that as an attorney, Dale had a trusted position and access to detainees being held there. Quote, this just goes to show the challenges we face in detention services with contraband, he said, but it also shows an impact that we were able to catch this individual and make an arrest. So here's my thing. And look, I have nothing but respect for Sheriff Jones. So what I'm about to say is not about him. They're doing a good job. But that jail out there and the previous people that ran it, the other sheriffs prior to Sheriff Jones, and just the city of Jackson, Hinds County in general, has been very lax about this kind of stuff to the point that these guys have been getting away with it for God knows how long. The current Sheriff Jones has done a great job of cracking down on this. His team's doing a good job. I'm friends with some of those guys. I just saw Sheriff at lunch yesterday, as a matter of fact, at the Grip and Grin out at Mama Hamill's in Madison. Big monthly political event. But that's the lack of respect that these criminals have for the Hinds County justice system, Hinds County Sheriff's Department, Jackson Police Department, and other. It's good to see people that F around finding out. Now, I actually just got a call from a buddy of mine who reminded me that I actually have met, he goes by Dan, not Daniel, actually. He used to drive a hearse, an actual hearse, up and down McDowell Road back in the day when we were cruising McDowell. I do, in fact, remember him. I don't know for sure if I've actually met him or not. It's guys like this that I tend to have a soft spot in my heart for, because I made a lot of wrong turns in life too. I've corrected those wrong turns, and I had to hit rock bottom myself. I've talked about that on these videos. There's no sense revisiting it on every video. You can go back and watch previous ones and check that out for yourself. But anyway, our brand new effed around and found out grand champion, attorney Daniel Dale, right here in Jackson, Mississippi. Y'all be sure to tune into the Clay Edwards Show every Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., 103.9 FM, WYAB. Of course, if you miss that, if you're not up there early, if you're busy, whatever the case may be, you can always check out the podcast. Just search Clay Edwards Show, whether it's Apple, Spotify, Podbean, or wherever you listen to podcasts. I promise you it's there. I'm going to start uploading it to YouTube again here too. I'm just trying to effort around their censorship. So be sure to hit like, subscribe, and share wherever you're watching this at right now. Drop a comment. It goes a long way with helping us beat the big tech, far left algorithm with real news from real people. If you like the shirt I'm wearing, you can check it out at buyfafo.com. Buyfafo.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay safe, and your boy's back after a little creative hiatus.